Ditch the sugar, grab the butter, and let's turn your body into a fat-burning beast. Welcome to Keto Simplified. Today we're diving deep into the ketogenic diet, exploring what it is, how it works, and why it's been gaining so much attention. We'll uncover the science behind switching your body's fuel from sugar to fat and what it means for your health and weight loss. Stick around to discover the pros and cons of keto, from rapid weight loss to potential challenges, and learn if it's the right lifestyle change for you. Introduction to ketosis. Ketosis is a metabolic state characterized by the body's shift from using carbohydrates as its primary source of energy to burning fats instead. This transition occurs when carbohydrate intake is significantly reduced, prompting the liver to convert fat into fatty acids and ketone bodies. The latter then serve as the main energy source for the body, including the brain, which is a significant shift from the norm where glucose derived from carbohydrates fulfills this role. Achieving ketosis is a central goal of the ketogenic diet, which restricts carbohydrate intake to such low levels that the body has no choice but to turn to fat for fuel. This process not only aids in weight loss by burning stored fat, but also leads to increased energy levels and improved metabolic efficiency. Historical and evolutionary perspective. The concept of the ketogenic diet is not a modern invention, but rather has deep roots in human history, suggesting an evolutionary adaptation to periods of low carbohydrate availability. Our ancestors often faced environments where high carbohydrate foods were not always accessible, relying instead on a diet rich in proteins and fats from wild animals, nuts, and seeds. This dietary pattern forced their bodies to adapt to a state of ketosis for energy production. Modern research suggests that such a diet might be more in line with human physiology, potentially explaining the health benefits observed in those who adopt a ketogenic lifestyle today. The evolutionary perspective supports the idea that the ketogenic diet could mimic the natural eating patterns humans were originally designed to thrive on, providing a compelling argument for its effectiveness and sustainability. The ketogenic diet basics. The ketogenic diet is structured around a few simple principles: high fat, moderate protein, and very low carbohydrate intake. Typically, the diet consists of approximately 70 to 75% fat, 20 to 25% protein, and 5 to 10% carbohydrates. This drastic reduction in carbohydrates forces the body into ketosis, as it has to rely on fat as its primary energy source. Foods that are staples of the ketogenic diet include meat, fish, eggs, dairy products rich in fats like cheese and butter, nuts, seeds, and low-carbohydrate vegetables. Conversely, high-carbohydrate foods such as grains, sugars, legumes, and even fruits are significantly limited or excluded to maintain the state of ketosis. The diet's focus on high-fat and protein-rich foods also helps in satiety, reducing overall calorie intake without the feeling of deprivation typically associated with conventional diets. Pros of ketogenic diet. The ketogenic diet, characterized by its high fat, moderate protein, and low carbohydrate intake, has been associated with numerous health benefits, ranging from weight loss to improved metabolic health and beyond. Weight loss. One of the most celebrated benefits of the ketogenic diet is its ability to facilitate weight loss. By shifting the body's metabolism from carbohydrates to fat and ketones as primary energy sources, the ketogenic diet promotes fat burning. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that participants on a ketogenic diet lost more weight compared to those on a low-fat diet. This is attributed to the diet's ability to increase the metabolic rate and reduce hunger, thanks to the satiating effect of fats and the stabilizing effect of ketosis on blood sugar levels. Improved energy levels. Another significant advantage of the ketogenic diet is the improvement in energy levels and mental clarity that many individuals report. This benefit is linked to the steady supply of energy from ketones, which, unlike glucose, does not cause spikes and crashes in blood sugar levels. Ketones are a more consistent energy source, allowing for increased concentration and stamina. The Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism highlighted a study where participants reported enhanced clarity and energy throughout the day while following a ketogenic diet. Better blood sugar control. The ketogenic diet has shown promising results in improving blood sugar control, making it a potential dietary strategy for managing diabetes. By drastically reducing carbohydrate intake, the ketogenic diet minimizes spikes in blood sugar levels, leading to improved glycemic control. Research in the Diabetes and Metabolic Syndrome, Clinical Research and Reviews Journal indicates that the ketogenic diet can significantly lower fasting glucose and hemoglobin A1C levels, which are critical markers of blood sugar control in individuals with type 2 diabetes. Potential therapeutic effects on various diseases. Beyond weight loss and metabolic health, the ketogenic diet has been explored for its therapeutic potential in a variety of diseases. Neurological diseases such as epilepsy have been treated with a ketogenic diet for decades, with numerous studies supporting its efficacy in reducing seizure frequency. A review in the Epilepsy Research Journal outlines the diet's benefits for epilepsy patients, including those who have not responded to traditional medication. Furthermore, emerging research suggests the ketogenic diet may have protective effects against other neurological disorders, including Alzheimer's disease and Parkinson's disease, potentially due to the neuroprotective properties of ketones. Additionally, there is growing interest in the role of the ketogenic diet in cancer therapy. Some studies suggest that because cancer cells preferentially use glucose for fuel, a ketogenic diet could starve cancer cells by providing an alternative energy source for normal cells while limiting glucose. While research is still in its early stages, the Journal of Cancer Research and Therapeutics discusses the potential of ketogenic diets to complement traditional cancer treatments by targeting the metabolic weaknesses of cancer cells. Cons of the ketogenic diet. While the ketogenic diet offers numerous health benefits, it also presents several challenges and potential drawbacks that individuals may face when adopting this lifestyle. Keto flu. One of the initial hurdles for many starting the ketogenic diet is the keto flu, a term coined to describe the flu-like symptoms that occur as the body adjusts to a state of ketosis. Symptoms can include fatigue, headache, irritability, nausea, and difficulty sleeping. These symptoms are temporary, typically lasting from a few days to a week, but they can be discouraging for newcomers. The cause of the keto flu is believed to be the body's adaptation to using ketos instead of glucose for energy, coupled with electrolyte imbalances and dehydration. Strategies to mitigate these symptoms include staying hydrated and ensuring adequate intake of electrolytes such as sodium, potassium, and magnesium. Restrictions on food variety. The ketogenic diet is highly restrictive, limiting the intake of carbohydrates to a very low level, which can result in a significant reduction in food variety. This restriction can make it challenging to maintain the diet long-term, as individuals may miss eating a wider range of fruits, vegetables, grains, and legumes. The limited food choices can also make social situations and dining out more difficult, potentially leading to a sense of isolation or frustration for those on the diet. Potential nutrient deficiencies. Given the dietary restrictions, there is a risk of nutrient deficiencies on the ketogenic diet, particularly for vitamins and minerals typically found in foods excluded from the diet, such as certain fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Nutrients of concern include fiber, vitamin C, vitamin K, and several B vitamins. Long-term adherence to the diet without careful planning can lead to deficiencies, which may result in health issues over time. It is recommended that individuals on the ketogenic diet consider supplementation or make concerted efforts to include nutrient-dense, low-carbohydrate foods in their meal plans. Sustainability and long-term health impacts. The sustainability of the ketogenic diet is a topic of debate among health professionals. While many people successfully lose weight and improve their health markers on the diet, Maintaining such a restrictive eating pattern can be challenging over the long term. There is also ongoing research into the long-term health impacts of maintaining a state of ketosis, with some studies suggesting potential risks to cardiovascular health due to the high intake of saturated fats. However, the evidence is mixed, and more research is needed to fully understand the long-term effects of the ketogenic diet on heart health. Furthermore, the diet's high-fat requirement can lead to an overconsumption of red meat and processed fats, which have been linked to various health issues, including an increased risk of heart disease and certain cancers. Balancing the diet with healthier fat sources and ensuring adequate intake of lean proteins and non-starchy vegetables can help mitigate these risks. We've explored the ketogenic diet in depth, from its fat-burning benefits to the challenges you might face. It's a lifestyle that could transform your health, but it's not without its hurdles. So, is the ketogenic diet the key to unlocking your health and fitness goals? Tell us in the comments section, and we are waiting to have your response on it.